is Barbara Ling, and it is so good to see all of you here today. I see so many familiar faces in the audience. There's Stephen, there's Robert, Larry. Glad to see all of you here. Over here in New Jersey, it is a beautiful, sunshiny day. And how is life treating you over there? Any questions ahead of time as our webinar is getting ready to start? It looks like we're extraordinarily close to 11 o'clock. And remember, trademark here. I always give interactive webinars, so you're going to have a whole bunch of excellent topics and ideas presented to you. And please do feel free to ask questions. Let me just fix this over here. There we go. About anything that might be coming along. So let me just check again. We're after 11. So with that, let us begin today's class. Now today's class is beginner mobile marketing, and question. How many people here in the audience currently use a mobile phone? Now I'm not talking about mainly a smartphone. Only a smartphone. I'm talking about just regular, generic, even just a basic data phone. How many people here currently use their mobile phones? Okay, I see Carl says yes, and Ed's there says yes. Now, here's a question for you. Looks like everybody in the audience has a mobile phone. How many people, though, really do your marketing on mobile phones? Now, this is something that just totally caught me by surprise when I first started educating myself about it. But, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's continue with today's class so you can see exactly where I'm coming from. Well, now, for those of you who are new to Barb Ling, and well, who am I? All right, I've been an online marketer since 1997, back when dinosaurs kind of sort of roamed the land, and now for the past 7 years, I have used my mobile phone / smartphone as, get this, a phone, as in calling people and people calling me, and even, dare I say, texting. But it's only been during the past year or so that I recognized the vast majority of desktop marketing can be done on the go, on mobile phones as well, and that's so very important. How many people here have social accounts? Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, able to access all of these via your mobile phone. And well, what does that mean if you're accessing via a mobile phone? Well, you're not tied to your desktop. Your business can be done wherever you and your smartphone is. And for me, the aha moment around last year or so, mobile, it's huge. It really is. Does anybody here remember back towards the end of 2013 how Mark Zuckerberg said, we're going to bring 5 billion more people to Facebook? Well, how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to connect them to the internet. Well, how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to give them mobile phones. It's huge. It is where our current customer base is moving. So, to set the stage, let's start a bit with some true or false questions here. And again, please, I love interactions. True, or dare I say false? More people nowadays are accessing the internet via mobile devices or via desktops. What do you all say? Is it true, or dare you say false? What do we see? All right, Rebecca says false. Edward says true. I see another true coming through. And the answer nowadays, can you believe this? It's true. I mean, there are some people who, they don't even use their desktops anymore. They're either using their mobile phones or their tablets, or, can you imagine that? My gosh, 2 or 3 years ago, that was inconceivable. Let's move on now. True, or dare I say false? 70% of mobile users, they're ready to actually do what is called a call to action. Well, what's a call to action? Okay, could be clicking to make a purchase, opting in for your newsletter, submitting an email address or so. 70%. True? or dare I say false? What do you all say here? Right, Sarah says true, Edward says true, and yeah, the answer is true because there's so much more now interaction, but not only that, people are shopping via mobile phones as well, especially if you take a look at the local businesses or comparison shopping, and that is spilling over into the typical internet marketing aspects as well. All right. Seems like everybody here is really on the ball, so let's continue with this true or false. True or false? And this is, oh my gosh, this is so hugely key. My kids have made such a great time of making fun of me by not actually recognizing this fact. True or false? You can use business personal apps on your mobile phone as well. True, or dare I say false? And before you answer, I want you to think for a moment. Anybody here on Facebook? You know, Facebook, you've heard of it, right? Ever see those things of so-and-so has downloaded a game, do you want to play this game, etc., etc., mobile applications of games? Mobile phones are not just for phone calls. They're not just for text messaging. They're not just for games, although entertainment, hugely popular in your mobile audience. But think about this now for a second, folks. People are more and more accessing games and entertainment and, I don't know, Hollywood, gossip, news, etc., etc. They're being centered on their mobile device. Big name marketers are saying, wow, we have such a big, huge audience here. We really need to monetize it, don't we? So people more and more are getting used to the mobile applications of free games, freemiums, premiums, etc., etc., and they're starting to recognize, my gosh, the mobile community, they'll put just about anything on their mobile phones. Business apps, personal health apps, fitness apps, turn off the lights from your house when you leave in the morning. Apps. Apps. Now, key connection, and this is one of the biggest takeaways I'm going to want you to make here. When you think about marketing on your desktop, what are you thinking about? Well, obviously you're thinking about marketing on your desktop, but it's programs you access, right? How many people here have Microsoft Office or OpenOffice or Photoshop or GIMP or you name it, Evernote, etc. on their desktops? A whole lot of us do, right? I mean, a lot of product creation, a lot of video creation, and what we have, we use it on our desktops. Take what you got on your desktops, call it a mobile app, obviously change it into a mobile app, and that's what you can then put and access on your mobile phones. So in a nutshell, just about everything you can do on your desktop, you can now do on your smartphone. Think about how powerful this is for modern day marketers. So yeah, true. Anything, virtually anything. We're talking PayPal, we're talking time management, fitness, kid management, social marketing, image creation, file sharing, signing documents online. Yeah, this can all be done with mobile apps. Now, for the moment, think about taking this ability and being now able that you are able to run your business via this small handheld device. And when we're thinking about running a business, it's no longer a mobile smartphone, so to say. We're talking, it's like a teeny tiny computer, right? A teeny tiny computer you carry around in your pockets. That's what smartphones are these days. So, true or false? Using a mobile phone is easy. Now, is this true or dare I say false? And let me tell you, my kids would love this aspect as well too, because obviously the answer is true. You get a smartphone, you use it. Wow. Thing is though, the premise is easy. Anybody can use a phone, dial, yay, works great. But remember what I said. It's not just a mobile phone or a smartphone. It's a teeny tiny powerful computer, a portable computer. A portable computer you can carry around and access 24/7. Apply that to your business now, eh? So, with that, let's now just move for a second as far as mobile marketing and apply that now to successful marketing or becoming a successful marketer. Now, I know a number of us on the call here can say, yeah, I'm currently a successful marketer in that you're able to support your family full-time via the actions you do online. And I know a lot of you here, because wow, we have an awful lot of people here, are still in the process of finding their niche and finding their abilities, what works best for them in marketing. And the thing about mobile marketing / marketing is it's going to evolve to the point when you talk about marketing, mobile will be a given. Let me repeat that to you. When it becomes of general marketing in the future, I'm thinking marketing, mobile, it's just going to be, yeah, that's part of it because that is where our industry is moving. So when you're a successful marketer, no matter what aspect of marketing you're doing, you can say that you then have successful control over your lifestyle. And well, what does that mean for your life, your way? Well, I'll share with you what it means for me here. It means being able to take your family out on vacations whenever you would like to do so. This was me taking my kids out to the Great Wolf Lodge. It could mean attending marketing conferences, and that's me with Mario Brown and his online marketing mastery events. It could mean you're asked to speak on stage at these events, or even that you can simply take your family, and that's me with my family and some friends or so, attending, what is that called? Oh yes, medieval nights, I believe, or so. And when you have what works for you, when you can rinse, when you can repeat, when you can build, when you can scale, and mobile is going to help you scale, well, you know, hey, your life changes. This is a picture of me and my eldest when we were down at the Jersey Shore doing beach training in karate on sunrise morning. And we had just been thrown into the ocean and threw other people into the ocean as well. Good times. Good times. So now let me ask you, all right, as a successful marketer, once you also implement mobile into what it is you are doing online, how much more money do you think you'd be making each week if you can connect with that big, huge mobile audience out there? Okay, are we talking $100 a week, $500 a week, $1,000 a week, and what would that enable you to do? Are we talking being able to take care of your family, your elderly parents, preschool for your children, college for your 4 kids? Well, one of mine is actually off into college, and one of them is going to pre-college during the summer, etc. What would it enable it to do? And this, again, everybody has their own personal answers, and especially when you get into the point where you've leveled yourself up, you can then change other people's lives as well for the better too. So with that as an introduction, let me now spell out exactly what we're going to learn here. We're going to start from the beginning, okay? And keep in mind, if you are already eating, breathing, sleeping, mobile phone, smartphone, mobile marketing, then this course, it is not for you. This course is for those who have heard about mobile marketing, who have thought that, well, mobile marketing must mean only making mobile apps, and it's not. It's so much more. But if you already know that, this is not for you. So we're going to start from the beginning, securing your mobile phone. We're going to then talk about payments with mobile phones, i.e., using PayPal. We're going to then move how to use your smartphone for social, Barbara, talk. Take 2, using your smartphone for social sharing, because how many of us build our authority by sharing content on Facebook, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on LinkedIn? Well, newsflash, you can do this all via your smartphone, and then, of course, ideas of what you can use your smartphone now for business marketing. So let me now share with you, here is what you need to do right now, okay? Funny we're talking about this, but that smartphone you have, silence that sucker, okay? Pause Facebook, pause Skype. If people ping you, can say, I'm sorry, not available, learning excellent information from Barbling right now, and yes, I cannot emphasize the following enough. Open a notepad file or do the ultimate, take out a piece of paper, dare I say with a pen, take notes, because you are going to want to jot the stuff down. And yes, tell your friends that you're busy, because you know something? This is focus time. What I'm going to share with you, this will literally change your bottom line. And with that, let me give you my promise with you. Okay, you need to stay with me now to the very last minute, because yeah, we are talking massive, massive value, okay? And I guarantee that what you're going to learn here, this is stuff you are going to love, because my gosh, I'm giving you the insider's edge. And not only that, when you see what I am giving away here for free, it is going to pump you up enough so that you are going to say, my gosh, Barbara, that special offer that you're going to show at the end, heck yes, I'm going to want to invest in that. And yeah, I know a lot of marketers don't say that at the end of a class, I'm going to give a pitch. Well, hello, transparency. Of course I'm going to be giving a pitch for all marketers. And what I have at the end here, yeah, it is going to flatten your learning curve to the point that you're really going to love to see what is going to be offered. So is that a reasonable exchange? You're going to get great information, actionable ideas you can walk away with from the very beginning, and in return, you're going to get an additional opportunity to save a heck of a lot of money for something that's going to retail at $297 in less than a week. So does that sound good? Does that sound like a fair trade? I need to see a lot of yeses here. All right, Tina says yes. Dave says yes. Yes, all righty then. And there's Carl. Thank you so much, Carl. So, first things first, all right, folks? The ideas I'm going to be sharing with you, yeah, they work beyond question. How many people here use Instagram? How many people here have heard of Instagram? Well, you know, did you know it's bigger and huger than Facebook and Twitter? Do you know that it is the place that all of the cutting-edge marketers are going to? And about, I don't know, a month and a half ago, I decided to immerse myself into it. Started my Instagram account or so, up to 585 followers without even yet having monetized anything, just building up my presence. But it's not only just Instagram. It's also discovering all of those, like 26 marketing categories, the best apps for all of those. The thing is, all right, when I first started, my gosh, it wasn't always that way, because you know something? I will admit it. I've shunned mobile, all right? I'm over 50 years old. I see a phone is to text, and that is all. Of course, obviously, that is not all. And yes, my children were thrilled when Mom actually moved out of the dark ages to take a look at stuff they already have internalized of how useful it can be for your daily life, and obviously for me, marketing, business life. But the thing is, mobile is here to stay. It does not matter if you personally think mobile phones are there for texting and phone calls like I used to be. It's here to stay. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better. And now I follow my nice little one simple system, one simple concept, and let me now share that with you. Mobile marketing, it is the next evolution. Does anybody here remember, I don't know, let's see, I guess it's the early 2000s or so, and there was this thing called websites. Remember? That was called the Internet Gold Rush or so, where businesses said, oh my gosh, there's this web thing called the Internet. We need a website. And then businesses started scrambling all over the place, website, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Internet name, gold rush, all of that, yada, 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 yada. Okay, well, mobile marketing is the next step for evolution in internet marketing evolution. Because like I mentioned, more people can now access the internet via mobile than via the desktop. Now, key point here, all right, and I want everybody to pay attention, all right? This is super, super important, and this is what will connect everything for you. So, more people on mobile phones. Take a look at your smartphone screen. Big and huge. It ain't. All right, and that's why Google just did that mobile get an update yesterday, right? On the 21st, where Google said, okay, if your site is not mobile friendly, we're going to penalize you because so many more people are accessing the internet. Teeny tiny mobile screens. Well, all right. If there's more and more people accessing on teeny tiny mobile screens, why not? Make it easier for yourself to sell your current products to them. So in other words, and yes, I pride myself on my modern cutting-edge vernacular, teeny tiny screen, embrace the fact customers are there, we'll make it great for them. So now you might want to ask yourself is, okay, why haven't you been successful with mobile marketing? I mean, have you been refusing to acknowledge the fact that, yeah, mobile marketing is here to stay like I used to? And that's okay. It's okay if you have been, because you first need to make that oh so critical connection. We're all familiar with traditional desktop marketing, right? We make products, we put them up online, we put up buy buttons, we put them in PayPal, etc., but connect desktop marketing with mobile marketing. All right, so how do we do that? Well, what's one of the things that's a big concern for desktop marketing or desktop usage? Security, right? How many browser hijacks have we seen? How many malware? How many adware? Well, I've got news for you. It exists in mobile marketing as well. I'm going to show you how to get around that, but yeah, that is a big issue too. So you need to ensure your phone is secure. You need to understand PayPal apps, mobile apps working with PayPal, Barbara Talk, Take 37 again. Then social sharing, business marketing. So with that now totally out of the way, let us start with embracing the concept. Like I said, more and more people see you, interact with you on teeny tiny screens. Whenever you see a mobile device, think to yourself, teeny tiny computer screen, okay? So again, teeny tiny screen, what works best on teeny tiny screens? Bullet points. Why do you think so many mobile websites are so simple compared to a desktop site? Because a lot of it is bullet points, a lot of it is headlines, brief, pithy, chunks of information, easy to see. So, the best way to zero in on this concept, think simple, okay? Then bridge your current marketing with mobile marketing. So, instead of computer programs, okay, think mobile apps. In essence, in the spirit of things, they both do the same thing. Computer programs let you access computer programs on your desktop. Mobile apps allow you to access mobile apps on your smartphone. Same thing. That is your connection. Big takeaway here, everything that you need to do in marketing just about now, you can do via mobile. Mobile allows you to simplify. So let's start off now with securing your mobile phone. How many people here have mobile phone security on their mobile phone, smartphone security on their smartphones? Talking things like Bitdefender, McAfee, stuff like that. Thing is, and I am the voice of experience here, unless you're a geek, unless you know what the heck it is you're doing, you only want to use the approved security apps, okay? You want to get it from Google Play if you're on Android, or the Apple iTunes Store if you are using iPhone. So Google Play, Apple iOS. You know what you want? You know what you don't want to do, all right? You don't want to hear your spouse say, "Jeepers, spouse. Remember those pictures that you took for our medical meeting at the doctor? I need a picture of that." "Oh, you deleted it from your phone? Well, do you think you can possibly undelete it and bring it back?" So then you don't want to then go to the internet and look for apps to undelete undelete pictures, because guess what? There aren't any. Once you've deleted it, you have deleted it. I'm talking if you go strictly into your mobile phone via your desktop. There's so many rogue apps out there that say download to your phone and access it, and then when you do open it on your phone, it sends all these baddies all of your phone information, and you don't want to do that. So what do you do for securing your mobile phone? Well, of course, passwords, pins, patterns. Do you know there are apps where you can draw a pattern to unlock a phone? On some versions of your iPhone, you have thumbprint security as well. And then security apps, Bitdefender, Avast, McAfee, etc., etc. Go with the apps that are officially vouched for. So yeah, this is here for your phone protection. And then yes, update your operating system. As a matter of fact, it was just recently announced. Let me see if I still have this over here. And hold on, I might actually be able to switch to this. Let me see if I can do this. I'm about to switch to my Firefox. Are we all seeing this? Is GoToWebinar showing my wondrous Firefox here? Look at this. 1,500 iOS apps vulnerable to hacks due to outdated code. And notice the date. Notice the date here. Okay, this was yesterday. Again, mobile phones, tiny computers. And people, baddies out there are always trying to break into big computers. It stands to reason they're going to try to break into little tiny computers as well too. So yes, always keep your operating system up to date as well too. Now, in case I haven't mentioned this 37 times, your smartphone, teeny tiny computer, even teeny tiny computers need security. Basically the same thing. All right, so security. In case you have not considered before the vast amount of wisdom of securing your mobile phone, I'm glad to have opened your eyes. Let's move now with PayPal. How many people here have PayPal on their mobile phones? How many people here use PayPal in your business? How many people here have connected the two? Okay, Mary says yes to both. Excellent, excellent. So we have our mobile phone. It's secure. So let's now start with some types of marketing. Alrighty. Thing you can do is you can download the PayPal mobile app, and you can, the shortened version is askbling.com/mobilepp. That'll give you the option to download to iPhone, download to Android. Additionally, on your smartphone, you can simply visit PayPal and click to download the mobile apps there. When you do this, what I want you to do is log in and then get yourself comfy. How do you view your balance? How do you send money? How do you refund? How do you check your daily reports? And what you're going to see is that, my gosh, PayPal aspects of your business, well, yeah, you can run those as well on your smartphone too. What avenues for your future marketing is this going to open? So if you're out and about and you get notifications of PayPal actions that you do need to take, bam, you don't have to wait until you get home to your desktop. You can take care of it right then and there from your smartphone. Pretty cool stuff, isn't it? And now, We now know that you can send, receive money via PayPal once you've done step 1 and 2 of a secure mobile phone and all of that. Alrighty, so send money, business, products, buy, sell, life is joyous. Let's quickly consider other ways that we market online. What's one of the ways that we all build our authority? Well, one of the ways, is being the first to share information in our networks. One of the ways that we do that is share links on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn. Marketers, we share content. We are always the ones first and foremost with the latest breaking news. That's why people buy our products, right? Because we are the authorities. So, what can you do? Well, Feedly is a great way to gather content. And if you go to feedly.com/apps.html and visit that via your smartphone, you'll be able to then download the Feedly app. And side note here, there is a couple of steps. Obviously, if you're sitting in front of a desktop and you want to download mobile apps to your smartphone, so you can either connect via iTunes or with Google and such, or what you can do is visit the number of sites I'm going to be talking about with you on your mobile phone. Well, the goodie that I'm going to be sharing at the end of this class, I have 26 categories of marketing apps of all sorts of different resources that's going to help you, and the vast majority, by the way, are free, to streamline your mobile marketing, and that will be given on a mobile-friendly site. So all you have to do is visit one page to download everything. What else can you do? Well, of course, there's the Facebook app at facebook.com/mobile. There's Twitter at twitter.com/download. Don't you love how there is no rhyme or reason from all of these companies? I mean, one has apps.html, one has mobile as the download, one has download as the download. Buffer is superb. And you can get that at buffer.com/extras to download the mobile app for there. What is really good about this? Okay. How many times do you use your smartphone or mobile phone outside of the house? Anybody here go to the gym? Anybody here wait online at the motor vehicles? Well, the time you're waiting online or the time you're using the recumbent bike, which I use, so that's also time that you can use for your marketing as well. I mean, why waste that time, especially if it's so easy to share all of the marketing goodies by using all of these apps? Am I starting to open your mind as to the possibilities that smartphones have for general marketing? I know a lot of people will say, well, mobile marketing, shun, it's mobile, it's a smartphone, I don't want to use it, blah, 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 but I'm sorry, folks. It's evolution. It is where our industry is moving. So now you don't have to wait until you're at your desktop to share all this great content from Buffer or Feedly on your desktop. You can share it as well on your mobile phone. Think of the time you are now saving. And speaking of time saving, what else? Well, what other things can you do in marketing? Well, we talked about sharing goodies, right? And that's sharing content. And, well, what about making other goodies, aka products, services, etc.? Did you know you can access Google Docs, the mobile application for that, at askbling.com/mobile docs. Those are just shortened links to the big, huge link I would have to type elsewhere. OpenOffice. I use OpenOffice to create my products. Now, askbling.com/mobile00. That is another place where you can get the mobile application. But here's the thing, folks, all right, and I hope you're all sitting down. Think about this. Anybody here make images? You know, there's image-making apps for your mobile phone. Anybody here connect with your mobile or smartphone outside? Well, what about security on Wi-Fi? There's Wi-Fi apps as well. How many people edit documents? Can you believe there are file editing applications you can put on your mobile phone too? What about Kindle? Reading, writing, ebooks. Yeah, there's best Kindle apps as well. How about keeping track of all of your passwords? Password apps too. All right, and well, we're marketers. I guess we advertise every now and then, right? Well, what about advertising apps or mobile advertising? Anybody here hear of Google AdSense? Well, you know, there's also mobile AdSense as well too that you can put on your mobile sites too. Or what about competitive intelligence? All of this can be done via your smartphone. And yeah, you know, I knew this last year, but I chose to ignore it because, again, over 50 years old, phones are used for calling and texting, and that's it. And you know something? That ain't it. It really isn't, because it's where our community, our customer base is evolving. And H. Michael here asked an excellent question for those Neanderthals who do not use iPhone or Android. What are the alternatives? For the purpose of this class, there's iPhones, there's Androids, there's also a window phone or so, but yeah, you have to move to a smartphone. I mean, there's just no if, and, ors, or buts. Does that sound like conjunction junction of Schoolhouse Rock? Conjunction junction, what's your... I just dated myself, didn't I? Anyway, yeah. This is why I currently have two phones. I have a personal phone, which is a basic phone, which my family has. And then I have my business phone, which is where I do all of my marketing, and someday I am going to combine the two. Because you know something? The thing is, you name it, chances are you can do it on your smartphone. This really is good stuff. It is the future. It's where we're moving towards. So, like I said at the very beginning, very, very quick but very effective class. Let me tell you what you've just learned right now, and hopefully what I've opened your eyes to. Your mobile phone, teeny tiny phone, teeny tiny computer and such. So we can secure it. You can do payment, marketing such. You can do marketing activities, social sharing, even business marketing, file editing, image creation, video marketing. Heck, you can record entire videos for YouTube, high definitions on your iPhone or Android. How cool is that to have a teeny tiny computer that's handheld that you can also actually use to call people on? How cool is that? Okay. And moving into this direction, you know, this works for me. Question is, though, can it work for you? Do you want it to work for you? Well, and of course, you know, of course you do. That would be like saying back in 2000, a website works for me. Do you want it to work for you? Well, of course. I like making money. I like supporting my family. If you like making money and you like supporting your family, being open to mobile, it is not a choice. It is a necessity, okay? And teaching kind of stuff like this, you know, this is the stuff for which I'm known. I make things simple. And I know I am not the only person who did not want to move to mobile, okay? But after taking a look and spending all of that time, what mobile offers now, it would be sheer stupidity on my part to ignore it. Quite frankly, I've learned how to demystify mobile marketing, all right? Some people are born with a phone in their hands and they love mobile marketing. And again, like I said at the beginning, if you are this kind of person, this class is not for you. But yeah, I have demystified it and I teach it well. Thing is though, all right, this took me literally months to gain this knowledge. And can you do it for yourself? Well, of course you can, okay? But the thing is, do you want to wait the months and months to do all of this research, or do you just want to get it in one fell swoop? Because certainly you would have a level of success, but what's missing is I've already done this, okay? Remember, all right, not only Well, not only are you on this class because you were invested in my SurThriver mobile get-in product, and why do you think I knew enough to make this product for you? Remember, okay, I've just shown you basically beginner's basic mobile marketing, the fact of security, PayPal, social, business, and you know something? I know what you're thinking right now, okay? That's just the beginning, and you know something? You are right, okay? To honestly take advantage of that big, huge mobile audience that's waiting for you, all right? There are literally thousands of mobile apps all clamoring for your attention. So you need to know which ones that you should get. You need to know the easiest ways to bridge your current marketing to doing it not only on your smartphone, but on your smartphone at your own pace. And then what also helps is how to be the first to know that when something's coming down the road in your marketing platform, turn on a dime and make money from it. That's how I knew how to make the SurThriver product. I knew the Google change was coming. I knew how to make money from it. I knew how to let my customer base know about it. This is something you yourself can do as well because I have fine-tuned this to an extraordinarily elegant art. So remember that I mentioned that I've already found all of the apps required, okay? So I'd like to ask you, do you want all of that information given to you? And while I walk with you, step by step, hand-holding through profitable mobile marketing. Is this something that you folks would like to see? I need to see some yeses here. All right, Anne says yes, excellent. Peter says yes, very good. Mary says yes, and so with that, introducing the beginner's hot mobile marketing. This is a paid web ticket event. 2 hours, huge amount of handouts, where I walk you through what you need to know to run your business mobile. Now, this is something that is extraordinarily timely. It's fast. It's 2 hours, okay? It is a paid web ticket bootcamp event. And yeah, you folks on this call, you're the first ones to see this. And let me now tell you what you are going to learn when you sign up for this. For me personally, you're going to learn how to connect your smartphone to your computer for the easy downloads, how to secure your phone, how to handle Wi-Fi, how to do image creation, more. Remember I told you about those 26 business marketing categories? Feast your earlobes upon the following. The best reader apps, the best file sharing apps, and apply this now to marketing. Your best automation apps, your best image creation apps, the best blogging apps. Oh my gosh, the best phone care apps. Yes, there are care and feeding of your iPhone or Android apps out there. The best dictation apps, the best password apps, all right? But I don't stop there because you know something, as a marketer, it didn't flap my earlobes that there was all of this business marketing stuff out there for mobile phones. I wanted more. So you're also going to learn about the best time management apps, the best fitness apps, the best health apps, the best music apps. Yeah, and would you believe there's even earn money online apps? And yeah, I found them for you. There's shopping apps. There's comparison apps. So this is the mobile phone, smartphone. It's not just for mobile marketing, although, again, that is huge because that's where our audience is moving, but it's also for ourselves as people, not just business people. It's a whole new world out there, and I am going to open it for you. Now, here's the thing also. Since this is something that is extraordinarily new, and all of you folks here on this call might be aware of the fact that I will normally give a boot camp, and then a few weeks later, I will give the 3-week mastermind. Well, For a limited time only, you will also receive a complimentary invite to that 3-week Mastermind Beginners Mobile Marketing Group 3-week immersion course when I release it, which will be sometime within the next month. That's going to include 3 weekly web classes because you know something? Not everybody's willing to embrace mobile marketing. I can so resonate with that. You can hear my children laughing hysterically about that. Everybody works at their own pace, which is why I always include a 3-week class as well, so you can learn at your own pace. So to recap, here's what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting the admission to the paid web ticket event and all of the handouts, and that web ticket event, May 1st, 11 a.m., and there will be recordings of it. Access to the 3-week Beginners Mobile Marketing when live, and that's an entirely different product on its own. The 3-week, the live classes that will be in for that as well too. And then keep in mind, okay, once all of this is packaged, done, webinars, handout, blueprint, etc., Barber Talk, Take 73, it then increases in price from there. But now, allow me to ask you, okay, you've been on this call for 45 minutes, and I want you now to imagine, if you will, being ahead of the curve. Yes, this is my movie voice. With your customers via mobile marketing and smartphones. Being the first amidst your competitors. Put a number on that value. Think now. If you were the ones who were leading the thundering herd, you could tap into that market quickly, effectively, and then start to create the lifestyle that you and your family deserve. So the question now that's remaining is just something very, very simple. Wouldn't you agree? How much? How much for this? Okay, and well, I've never before released these mobile marketing ideas ever before. You folks are the first to see. These are the extraordinarily powerful techniques that I have used myself to move from newbie shun to an experienced mobile marketer. And yeah, $597, extraordinarily reasonable price to ask, especially given that is including the paid web ticket event, but no, I am not going to ask that. But I am going to ask you the following. How much would this be worth? Okay, you've mastered the art of mobile marketing. You can run your business any place. You're not tied just to your desktop. You can tap into the millions more people who are buying from their smartphones. Your business is being able to be run from anywhere, any place. Put a value on that. $497, I am hugely comfortable in asking that, but no, that's not going to be the price yet either, okay? This is definitely an extraordinarily limited time offer, especially given the fact that the class is going next Friday. And honestly, I have created this bootcamp for marketers that have yet to embrace the smartphone. Again, if you were born holding a smartphone, this is not for you. This course is for people who know mobile is where everybody's moving and they want to get the edge. They want to learn it easily, quickly, and effectively. Marketers who haven't yet embraced the smartphone but who are smart enough to say, yeah, this is where my customers are going to be. Now you folks, you've been on my call and I very much appreciate the time, and I'm going to offer a very special offer here, only 101 spots for the people on this call who are watching today. So, who here would like to find out how much this will be? I need to see a lot of yeses. Okay, I see yes. I see Mark. Yes, Peter saying continue. Carl, Mary, thank you so much. All right, okay. How much? Alrighty, right now you can get the complete total access beginners mobile marketing bootcamp on May 1st for a one-time payment of $97, but because you're on this call right now and because this is happening in, Oh my gosh, it's happening next week. Can you believe that? Next week I'm giving all of this. I'm knocking off $20 for a short time only. I'm giving the class today, I'm giving the class tomorrow, and then I am opening it up to the rest of my audience, and when I open it up, it's going to go back to $97. So, folks who want to take this, when I am all done with the Mastermind and Bootcamp, it's going to go to at least $297, but for the short time only, you can grab it for, obviously, not $397, $317, $277. Were you worrying about the price? $77 for all of that. So, here's what I want you to do, and I will drop this in now. Go to askbeeling.com, askbeeling.com/get BHMMB1. Go to that link, reserve your spot. Anytime between now and next week, the price will rise, and yes, the price will rise to $97 after I have let folks on this call know about the replay and tomorrow's call, so expect that, I don't know, soon. Then after that, the price goes to $297. So right now, what is your next step? Your next step is to visit askbeeling.com/get BHMMB1, reserve your spot, and remember my rock solid guarantee that if you're not 100% thrilled that the steps you've learned during the course of this information, you show me that you've actually tried, you're not just a tire kicker, okay, I'll give you your money back. The main thing I'll ask is why, because I'm always open to improving customer satisfaction. Knowing this, it's going to enable me to help you, help you in the future. So I want you to tell me now that you're in. Type that in. Okay. Mark says he's in. Excellent. Tina's in. Wonderful. All right. And your next step right now, because remember, this offer is going to be limited. Go to askbeeling.com /get BHMMB1, because remember here, this is the most powerful secret I could possibly give you. You need to follow the law of proaction. If you want something, if you want to move forward, you and only you are the one who is able to make it happen. In other words, it is up to you to take control. So we can start with questions and answers here. That is our class right now. And let me now, and Gerald says that he is in. Wonderful, glad to see you. And let's see, Mary asks, so after this course, I can accept payments for my own products or affiliate products through PayPal on my mobile app. And yes, the answer to that is yes. I hope that answers. All right. How will this apply to a BlackBerry Q10, not an iPhone or Android user? Basically, you would be able to take the concepts I showcase in this class and apply them to BlackBerry. If by chance you do sign up and you would like these resources, I can research how it applies to BlackBerry as well. The course is mainly focused to iPhone or Android, but it should not be that difficult to port it over to BlackBerry too. Excellent question. Other questions. Mary suggests using iPhone as a lifestyle solution, and oh my gosh, I know, it really is. I am astounded at the kind of apps that are out there, literally thousands upon thousands. Did you know? And this is going to be for another boot camp in the future, but making apps, so many apps out there, they're PDFs that have been appized, okay? So you can take your current product solutions and put it into an app and put it up into the Google or iPhone store for download. It's astonishing. There's so many ways you can take advantage of the mobile revolution, but so many mobile marketers, well, no, so many marketers, when they hear about mobile marketing, what do they say to themselves? They say to themselves, "Jeeper, that means I need to create an app." And no, that's not the case. Mobile marketing means you need to be able to run your business on your smartphone and understand how you can make it so much easier. And that's why I have put together this boot camp, because there are people who can teach their mobile phone to jump through a hoop, etc., etc. I'm not that person. I shunned the whole concept of doing stuff on my mobile phone until my eyes were opened on there. I mean, why else would Google say, "You folks have to be mobile friendly, else we're going to drop you from our search engine rankings"? It's where our industry is moving. I am not one to change evolution. I do not fight against such things. If this is where my customers are going, yeah, you can better darn well get the idea. I'm going to be moving in that direction as well, too. You can't afford to stick your head in the sand and say, "Not gonna pay attention," because then your competitors and your colleagues are going to blast past you by accepting this fact of life. The world is moving to mobile. It's moving to smartphones. And smart marketers like us, we recognize this. We make it happen. So, and before you ask, yeah, it did take me an awful long time to internalize that myself. So let me scroll up to other questions you have about mobile phones in general, or what can you do with mobile phones. Let me scroll up over here and see. All right, Susan asks, how else can I use smartphones in mobile marketing? Well, and that's an excellent question, okay? Because when you think about marketing, we all have different ways we market online, right? Some of us write Kindle books. Some of us do affiliate marketing. Some of us send out emails. Aweber has a mobile app. GetResponse has a mobile app. Just about any tool, platform you use on your desktop, it has a mobile app. Isn't that cool? So now marketing is being moved to where it can be done anytime, any place. You're not tied to your desktop. I personally think that is extraordinarily cool. I mean, there have been times I've been at the gym and I've gotten PayPal notifications, or I've been at the gym and gotten pinged in Facebook on my Facebook mobile app and such. Very, very, very useful. Right? Okay, Bob asks about fitness apps. Fitness apps, okay, yep. Health and fitness are very, very important because, again, remember, mobile phones, smartphones, teeny tiny computers, right? Well, what else do we do on our teeny tiny computers? I mean, we probably have some games we have on our computers, right? Video games or online access games via browsers or so. And there's also trackers that we have. For example, Fitbit. How many people here have used a Fitbit or so? MyFitnessPal, where you can map out all the exercise you do every day or all the calories you eat every day. Time management, kid management, amusing your children, etc., etc., etc. Mobile apps it's just making your smartphone the teeny tiny computer that you can then use for your business as well. And yes, I will be touching on that a lot, actually, because basically my personal experience, I did not really want to learn all about mobile marketing back then. I needed other what's in it for me. And the what's in it for me is, well, gee, learning how to use a smartphone and betters my life besides marketing. Oh my gosh, no brainer. Where do I sign up? And that's what got me into learning so much more about this. Mobile marketing doesn't have to be scary. It really doesn't. It's just like desktop marketing on your mobile phone. And so remember, again, the link to grab this boot camp askbeeling.com/getBHMMB1. And again, I'm knocking off $20 only for today or tomorrow and such. Price will then increase, and you will see me promoting it in Perking Up Profits after all of this at the $97 price. And then when the 3-week mastermind comes out, that's going to go from 97 to 197 before that starts as well too. And here you're able to get everything for only $77. Not going to last long, folks. Other questions? Let me continue to scroll. Other questions that you might have? Actually, let me also drink coffee. Yes, there are coffee apps as well too. Coffee is good. I like coffee. I hide that a lot online. Other things that you're going to learn, conserving battery power. There are ways that you can do that. If you drop your mobile phone in water, how to fix that. I myself haven't done that, but my kids have, and we've gone through all the tutorials for that as well too. How not to be scammed when shopping online. That's also another thing that I have taught myself. It's just a whole new world out there. It is a whole new world out there that is waiting for you, because you know something? If you choose not to go there, that's fine. But your customers are. My customers are. And you know something? I am known for always being the first to release cutting-edge products, and this is one reason why I'm releasing this boot camp, because, yeah, the world is moving towards mobile marketing. So we've been on this call now for over an hour. Unless there's any other questions, I think it's going to be time for me to bring this to a close. As always, it has been an honor and a privilege to be able to present to all of you. I know you have spent an hour of your time, and I so very, very much appreciate that. So with that, this is Barbara Ling signing off, and I will see you on the inside. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.